Kingsley and Obi. Kingsley has run away for a short second. So we're here with Obi and David Welch. Continuing. We're a little back and I'll talk until Kingsley comes in. This man like Eric. This man let Eric talk on my show in all here. This man let Eric talk on my show, you know. You know on?
It was an error.
It was an error.
It was an error. That's
It was
what
a breakdown in communication.
Yeah, a little breakdown there.
Watch now.
Could never call back.
Let me just chat until Kingsley come in. But watch now, brother. Yesterday I had an experience by David boy. This is for people who have newer model cars. So I know you might have something a little newer compared to what I drive. Let me tell you something, David. Yesterday we had a Honda Elantra.
Yeah.
The new model one. And let me put it to the nation. For the people who are new car, big up all your old self. I don't know what these people, what the speed limit is for.
Because it's fast, huh?
Brother. The only reason my car seems faster is because my car takes a longer time to get to the 100.
Yeah.
So by the time I hit the 100, I pelt in, right? And I just normally drive at 80 to 85. This car is doing 0 to 100 in probably about 6 to 7 seconds.
Yeah.
So you're reaching the 100 real fast. And by the time you reach the 100, it seemed like the car crawling, right? But this car, instrumental cluster is saying 240. I reach 100 and the car was crawling compared to how fast I would be going in my vehicle. But I'll tell you what was the complaints of my family in the car. The first thing, my sons and them said, we don't like the car because the car feeling too light. Right? It feeling like it had no weight behind it. Then when we get hit with the crosswind on the car
moving.
The car dancing.
Yeah.
And it going. Now the thing is, I get used to driving my whole thing so much. I like to know that I just feel that connection between the road and me. So when I hit something, I just get a little vibration in my back. A little vibe. So I know I drive. You're driving this thing and you ain't feeling nothing.
Yeah.
Right? No. And then because people bounce my thing, knock on wood, I never hit my car. People bounce my thing. Little sound and thing that's leak through my car easier. So I still hearing outside a little bit. So in my brain, I still connected. But in this, you're not hearing nothing. And we in this vehicle going. And we reach a place where we have to climb a very steep hill. David, I know anytime my thing had to climb a steep hill, it does. I had to switch off my AC to get that extra power. And I had to gish it, you know. I had to go down into gear one. I had to go down into gear one and go up the hill at a moderate pace, right? David, this thing pelt up the hill and drive to the point where I get scared because I tell you all this straight. You see, once the hill inclines too vertical, I just start to feel weird. This thing pelt up this hill. And David, I'm sitting there. And by the time we were done with the event, and I was ready to drop back, and let me tell you something, David. To the people who want Kamala Prasad Bisesa to raise the speed limit for all you driving new thing, all you out of all your goddamn mind. David, when I was finished, you know what that tell me, brother? And I see Kingsley's here, y'all. So let me put him in on 3 one time. Put him in on 3 one time. Yeah. Right? When I was finished with this vehicle, you know what was the understanding that me and my family had while we were sitting talking. We were talking in the space where we was. And even after. I see why. Because I always used to try to wrap my head around how. But I saw blatantly now why cars get mangled the way they get mangled in accidents. Because just how that car felt, I could tell that car is 110 times lighter than what I drive.
Plastic.
Right? And You see, when you drive something now, you gotta understand it. An older vehicle means an older style of power steering pump, an older style of everything, ergonomics to move the car from left to right. With our older cars, it requires a certain amount of strength. So if we was to go back in the days where a man was driving a Bedford, would require utmost strength to pull it left to right.
You're correct.
So with our car, it requires us in much. This car
You touch it.
is locking with my fingertip,
Yeah. Same thing with Mangs.
and it's pulling very fast.
Yeah.
So you know what that told me? When you are dealing with an inexperienced driver on a road that is going, let's just say mildly 120 to 140, and this driver ends up in difficulty for some strange reason, and they pull on that steering, because you remember with panic and lack of experience comes reaction. With that reaction, when they yank that steering to try to course correct whatever goes wrong,
Going flipping.
that's where we get the jackknife. And that's where the car goes flipping. And that's why so many accidents, when we see the final product of the accident, the car is always on its back.
Yeah. Yeah,
And we're trying to figure out how that happens.
no, the thing is, with most of those newer model vehicles, it's built to save itself from an accident.
Right.
But because you, as a human, and your initial instinct is to pull,
To react.
you flip that whole car.
Exactly.
You flip that whole car. Normally, you're just a lot, because those cars, normal cars, right? Same with the Elantras, have the anti-crash system.
Yes.
So if it find you come too close to a car, or you're gonna hit something, automatically the hazard lights come on. Automatically it starts to engage brakes and starts to slow down and
I want to know
prepare
where
for
you
its
and David
impact.
making excuse for.
Yeah.
Too much a reckless
Too much
driver.
reckless driving.
I know you. That's it.
No, because I listen to here. Wait. But that excuse.
It is.
Kamala, raise the fine.
Oh God.
Raise the fine. They're not
Again,
listening outside. They're not listening. They're not
Again,
listening.
my
I understand Obi and what David is saying. Right? We know all that. All that. Nice science day. No, when should they? But the people not listening. Because if you know your vehicle pulling left or right, go and fix your vehicle. Go and pay your vehicle alignment. I just always say, my vehicle is not 100%. But I support safety on the road.
Okay.
Don't let Kingsley chain you, but that's, you climb a hill last night. I said, but you ain't take off no AC, why?
No, because I'm now telling that, David, I have a old
You fix
vehicle.
it, you fix it.
And I just take care of my old vehicle.
Yeah.
You understand me? For the past few months, I ain't do nothing because the money is small. But I just naturally take care, because I believe
Yeah.
that a vehicle is something that's... With me, vehicle that make me feel nice. You understand? A vehicle that make me feel nice. I don't know. If I see Fast and Furious, if I see a demand called ridiculous, when I drive in it, so certain things just take me away from everything. That's on my mind. And I drive. I don't drive over 100. Sometimes I might reach 100. I might hit it to 120. I might sneak in at 120, but I don't
go sneak
go.
in.
I don't go. You know what I mean?
You don't
But,
pelt.
I don't pelt, right? But it have, because I was telling David yesterday, I watched on a video. The light turned red. A car going so left.
You saw how... No, I have a habit of delaying on green light. And people just want to give me horn. Did you pay attention to how much seconds that car delayed on that green light before it proceeded to take that right turn? Is
Yeah.
that accident you're talking about?
No, it's not
And
accident.
the maroon silver.
No, but
not
not
that one.
accident, not accident.
Okay.
I didn't see that one neither. But the man break the light. The light turned red. Okay, like was coming down from Mokoya. I turning to go in St. Augustine Day. And shared by Plage Day, right? So turning left, the man going straight. So and he coming up lane, them going right. Them turning so. And the man break the light. The car,
Yeah.
the car coming, so now had to stop because he had the right
Yeah.
away, but
So,
he.
yeah.
So I am saying this. I hear all you, but I am saying this because all the people of this country not listening. Because you telling me that they said no big truck should be going on the speed lane, driving 60. You're going on the speed lane. We're going on the
very
speed
true, eh?
lane for, and the police is not upholding the law.
Well, let me tell you something, bro. In that video, that car delayed at least 5 seconds on that light, David. Because the light turned green, And I was waiting to see, because here what run through my mind, the light turned green and he rushed out and a man break the light. But when the light turned green, he was still there waiting. So I'm like, okay, what going on up here? And I still waiting because I find it was taking too long to happen. Tap it forward and then I see something happen. So I pull it back. He delayed on that light at least 5 seconds, David. And when he pushed out, a bluebird selfie, a red, break that light, pelting at all, and liquid a man SUV. And I watched this guy in the front of this car, and watch what? God was it he. The person who was recording the video say, he was in the back of the guy. He said, brother, if I was that person in our vehicle, I will be beating this man in the car all now. Because of the length of time. And guess what? You know you have a CNG tank in the trunk?
Oh, gosh,
What with this? Obi and David, I like the conversation. I like it a lot. Because drivers on the road, David and Obi, they's not educated enough. It's drunk drivers. And I mean by this reading regulation and they're going down passing. I think that also that raising the fine, the government need to make more signs on the road. If you go out like China and America, you're naturally seeing signs.
Yeah, everything is a sign on the road.
A sign, left, right. This is coming up to look at that on the road itself, on the pitch. It need more arrows. It need more bigger signs. It need more things because slow down before you turn left. It need that. It need better.
But you know, I believe that even if they get them all out of David, I just think like Kamala say, we are a lawless society.
No, it will make it different. It will make it different.
I'll tell you this, I agree to that, because if you go on Ramsaran Street, Shogunas, between 2015 all the way to 2025, no sign. So now she came back in power, she put the lineage and stuff like that on the road and lined up the road. And I was like, I didn't know I was driving on the wrong side.
No, but let me let you know something, eh? Big up to the Minister of Works and Transport, Miss Julie John. Watch now. They painting road like mad, you know.
Yep.
I've been seeing. Yeah. They painting road like mad, you know.
I am saying this. They mustn't just paint the road.
Yeah.
Come with a new kind of
technology.
Style. Because as I said that, if you know you're going like, let me make an example, Shogunas, the line itself saying 30 meters before Shogunas, you're turning up left. The line itself directing you, why is it you're driving?
Yeah.
Right, you're driving the line. Not you have to look at the side with the side on the side, or this turn around to look at the side on the road.
When you're
Can you
driving,
see it?
And the thing is, you wouldn't believe Australia actually has signage on the road that is luminescent in the night. When your light hits it glows.
You see it, yes.
And you see it, they actually have digital strips that stay on the road that also line the road for when you're taking corners. And let me tell you something, right? You want to know why that is also important? It have some Trinidadian people cannot hold a lane without a line, you know.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Especially when you bounce them up in rural areas. Listen, I have some roads I decided to pass on mornings. And when I see these female drivers, now don't get me wrong, I know it's not all out there so, because I know my sister not in that. And I know a couple others not in that. Big up Miss Figaro, I know she not in that. Right? But let me tell all you something. You see some of all your ladies that we just bounce up in them back road that don't know the size of all your vehicle. And all you just want to complain like we in the road. When it's all you in the road, ladies, I want you all to understand a bit of science here, giving all you a bit of education. It have a YouTube channel that some Chinese have, and a TikTok channel that they have with Chinese will be teaching you little techniques with car parking and stuff. Find that channel and watch it.
Just watch with the
that is what I'm now going to explain to them.
Just watch in between that.
The widest point on your vehicle, ladies, whether you will believe it or not, is not the frame of the car.
No.
The widest part on your vehicle is your side mirrors.
Correct.
Once your side mirrors could pass, you could pass. So that is what you average with.
Once you could drive it, that's drive.
Once
you could drive it, that's drive.
No, hold on, let me be fair.
That's drive.
That applies to Kingsley because he learned to drive at Lavantil. If you learn to drive at Lavantil,
you're good.
Just drive. Because you can fit anyway. Once you can drive at Lavantil, you could fit. What the Lord said, easier for a camel to make it through the needle eye. Men in Lavantil making it through that needle eye with everything. So
that's why the roads are narrow, and you're mashing it going
and
down.
them going.
And they
right?
just pull to the left and say, boy, come now, boy, come now, boy.
Big car truck and them coming up.
Yeah. Now, speaking of truck, because you was talking about truck, it have an individual No, brother, I don't know if you're real good, but certain shenanigans you just be doing, you just be pissing me off. But I'm praying to God that you're just real good at what you just do, that you're not putting people's life at risk, but you just worry me. There is a young Creole man. He does look like you, Kingsley.
Oh my gosh, it's not me, eh?
He works City Corporation. And he is drive
we don't care.
one of them dumb trucks. No.
Yeah.
He's work City Corporation.
Okay.
And he's drive a rubbish truck. This boy feel he's Vin Diesel. That boy does have that garbage truck pelting up the highway. And I am telling you, on an average night when I feel to reach 300, I don't go over. I just can't catch that.
Well, here I'm telling you, Obi, bring a video next time you see him.
Yeah,
Bring a video next time you see him.
The man does be fitting this truck in between cars. And I watching other vehicles pelting. And when they notice that pelting more, they just dress back.
Because it's a government vehicle, and I believe that what it describing, he shouldn't be driving so.
He does pelt this
He's got his own
garbage
vehicle,
truck.
but it's not his own vehicle. But it's not me saying he should be more cautious of
And
taxpayers'
I
vehicle.
watch him. Watch out. I always lucky that I always spot him in the night going up. This boy does fling this truck like thing
Obi,
a good brother.
I want the police, again, Obi, when they see them truck and driving speeding, pull them over.
He don't be on the speed lane. No. Let me
Speed.
tell you what he love. He love that left lane and that center lane.
But the
That
left lane
he
is
don't
the
go on the fast lane at
slow
all.
lane.
The right
Yeah.
lanes, the
He on
right lanes.
he inside.
Yeah.
But the brother, you're not passing that dumb truck
Yeah.
when he driving it.
Oh my gosh.
He just make that truck operate like it's a car. And I am telling you, he scare people because when he fling it in between them, because they're not expecting him to just throw that truck in between them.
Yeah, but that is dangerous driving, speaking about.
But he's
I'm saying
held
I
that
don't
truck.
really want to, because it's a government vehicle doing that kind of behavior.
Yeah, and listen, every time I see him, two things has happened. I'll be afraid for whoever around him, but I'll be amazed at the same time to see a truck going, a garbage truck going that fast.
Man could drive.
Yeah, but they can't be driving so again.
Yeah,
it's not-
because you see,
it's concerning to
all
me,
it takes
and
is
so
one
that-
mistake, you know. All it takes is one mistake, and that is a mistake with a truck. That is not a mistake with a car, you know,
Correct.
or a van, you know. That is a truck. He might walk away.
So again, Obi, the police should be waiting for he on the highway, waiting to stalk he, because I am telling you,
Mr. Man,
I'm
the other
telling you
night
again.
when we was going up the highway to beat him, he blew past the police in a brand new vehicle, going normal.
I'm a taxi man. They say a taxi
just
man get
happened?
What is that?
See, that's not about half an hour ago.
Somebody get shot on the Sawa taxi stand.
Yeah.
This is a taxi driver.
Yeah,
like, he
yeah.
kill a PH driver.
Some driver get shoot.
PH or H.
Sorry
Yeah.
for changing it. I just
Not-
No. We
What?
just cover
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
we
cover
use free
everything.
we
Yeah.
free flowing today.
Yeah.
Because I know going on feet. I said, but I going in for the Spain.
And
Yeah.
again, because as I say, Obi and David, I don't have a problem
Mm.
if I see that road safety, as I tell you. What I observe, there's plenty ignorant drivers on the road, plenty ignorant drivers, plenty, like, to make people slowing down for spite. People,
There's a lot of young drivers
They know which
too.
lane to go in to drive, how to drive later. They know it. So we have to see, not only just bringing fines is something I support a heavy fine, but we also need to do better with our signs on the road and our signs on the money.
Maybe with the signage. You find safety. boy.
Yeah, but not only that too.
The fines.
I think even with
If you get a new vehicle, you need to find FT because they don't know your tires good,
Yeah.
your car good. But if your car me and you go say, boy, we have to brakes here
to
and
me,
brakes
you
there.
will only find the fines hefty if you're not doing the right thing.
I'm breaking the law.
I don't even think it applies to you having an older vehicle.
Yeah.
Because you could have an older vehicle and everything on your
Straight,
vehicle is
yeah,
straight, you know.
straight, yeah.
Because most of the time, they're not going to go down into your vehicle with a fine-tooth comb. They look at
Yeah.
basic aesthetics, tints, inspection sticker, tires.
yeah.
And once you pass that,
Yeah.
you should be able to go. You have a spare tire
Yeah.
and you have your jack in your car.
You're right.
And that's about
And
it.
that is me.
I don't fear the police, you know. in all fairness, it's licensing.
I being honest with you. To me, the only thing that when I think about licensing office, to me the only thing that they tend to very be biased with, and I am extremely disgusted, and I wish that way we could challenge them on that. You see that thing making you lock your tire left and lock your tire right to see how your treads are. Let me tell you why I don't agree with that system, and I haven't agreed for it for a very long time. One of the best alignment guys in Trinidad and Tobago is Rohit in Aranguez. The guy is a boss.
Look, you no play on my program.
Hey, Rohit could get play anytime.
No.
Man is the best.
No, this is 91.9.
Right?
Don't give no play.
You understand?
Keep saying the
Right?
same thing.
90.1.
Right? So, the reality of it with him is that he's so good at his job because this has been a generational thing with him. And I remember it at a time we did a test, and it was the funniest test ever. He aligned, everything straight, everything up to par, and he tell me make a block. Literally, just come out his place, go wrong, the street on the other side, a bit bad, and then to come down his street is a bit bad. We went around, and when I came back, the alignment was off. The alignment was off. That is how bad our roads are. And it's going to take years of course correcting.
Yeah. So what, as I said, I'm going to play. It's not the alignment man in good. The road
No.
Okay, then.
The roads, those
okay.
two streets. You see, there's a reason why he told me.
Because if it's something like the fella from Duncan Street.
No.
Saying one man.
No.
two man,
Let me
three
tell you
man.
something, bro. For the people who know, they will tell you this. Don Miguel Extension in Aranguez is one of the worst roads in Aranguez. Right? And it's not bad because it's not paved, you know. It's paved with Baba Green. It's bad because there's a lot of dips in it. So if you take it at a certain speed, every little drain thing for the gap.
Why the Postman Corporation not fixing that road there by Pennywise there on the so-called Chinatown? That road in a mess.
I'm going to tell you why they're not fixing it.
Potholes there.
They cannot fix it and then blame the government and say they didn't get them no money and die where the road in a mess.
Right. So that's time for me to push out because I have an appointment.
Yes, David, thank you very much, David, for sitting in.
Okay then. Yeah, bro. It was nice.
Yes,
Don't worry, we gonna do it better. Listen, people, I know all they've been asking me behind the scenes for a day. And we go cook up and we go give all the people asking for a foursome, you know. They were all for a we in one show.
It's not better as if next year for local election we go organize us a thing. But right now we just say, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
next year for,
the ones are showing everybody talking.
When the locals start, we gonna be battling, man.
Yeah.
We ready for the
But thank you, bro, for
if PNM
sitting
feed
in
it, ready
a
for
little
the locals, we ready long time. Be prepared for it.
Yeah, man.
Be prepared for the locals. David, thank you very much.
Okay then, bro. Reach up the road safe.
Yeah.
So you know, that is what I believe is the cause of that. Corporation just not doing the job. I watch a video where a man balling out Julian John not doing she job. The Israel driver in a mess. Well, he's not on it with himself. But Israel driver in a mess and Julian John not doing she job. And I'm saying in my head, firstly, the person who is kind of responsible for cleaning drains is Khadija Amin. And secondly, Khadija Amin don't need to come there to clean your drains because City Corporation does do that.
That is the fella from Dongso who making a TikTok
video. We're making all this nonsense right now,
Let
yeah.
me tell you this, Obi. For 10 years, PNM ain't do nothing down in that street.
Yeah.
And we inherit that. It's not a PNM stronghold. It's not a UNC stronghold. It is not the corporation is not a UNC stronghold. But we're gonna fix it.
Yeah.
But the point is, Obi, that Scotland, Stuart Young, that in the area.
The constituency,
yes. That one from Marval, sentence come all down there. And they ain't do nothing.
Yeah, well, you see, the reason why...
So why come now and use that video? Because, well, what you realizing, Obi, is a plot to damage UNC strong frontline soldiers. People like me, people like you, David Evie. It is a disaster. It's a plot. What's going on right now on social media, because the PNM think that the last election is social media play a great part in bringing them down.
Yeah.
So now that having more fake page and AI thing going
around. Yeah, I see a new one pop up.
Every
that
time
have a set of nasty things on it, boy.
About Prime Minister.
Yeah, the Prime Minister.
Oh,
I
look.
see them making memes. I know eventually I go end up on it too, but there's a lot of nasty things they
you could
posting
tell
on
me,
it.
how could somebody be really making a video with the Prime Minister and legs and thing? It's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
It's distasteful. And it's nasty. I do not know who is controlling Facebook in Trinidad and Tobago. But it's time for me to bring laws for certain people who run it, because we cannot continue with this. We cannot continue because Obi, I'm telling you this, because I had to bring it up, because Obi, I am telling this, they're coming for us. Because if it's not...
You know, just today a man was telling me that.
Obi, they are coming for us politically. It might be violence and all, but they are coming for us. Because the frontline soldiers who is flying the flag, many of us, who is flying the flag in the arena, fighting for the life, fighting for this country, they do not like what we are doing.
That is so true, eh? That is so
And
true.
it's very scared and frightening.
Yeah.
Obi. So we need to unite and fight as a unit to win this. We cannot fight this divided. Because PNM united no matter what on the battlefield. On the battlefield, PNM united. They keep the dirty linens behind the scenes.
True.
And it's nothing. So we have to fight. And we have to fight politically. We have to win this war. Because I am saying, what kind of thing they're saying about you? What kind of thing they're saying about me? What kind of thing they're saying about NCW?
Well, boy, I don't even see what else be saying about me. That just show you how much I don't
because
even take
you have
them
blocked
on.
some of them. As they talk, they block. You just block them.
No, not even block anymore, you know. And this has nothing to do with block. I really don't. And this is something they don't understand, right? And I've said this before, and I don't think people understand this, right? Outside of Opinion Box and the radio, I am one of the, and I'm not saying this because I just never make it public because of how disgusting I know Trinis could be. But I'm one of the biggest YouTubers in Trinidad. Hands down. And that is something I had to protect because of how the fight down in my community is. So I've never made it public. Look, I could tell you last night I had a mega family celebration. And normally I would post those things on my platform and share that with my audience.
But right now you're concerned.
Me post nothing.
Yeah, concerned.
Normally my status does be blazing with everything. And I showed people today, I have 225 people blocked from seeing my WhatsApp status. That is because I don't know who I could trust around me anymore. And that is just because of the political landscape where people are trying to target you for your freedom of choice and your freedom of expression. They are trying to say that the UNC is coming after them. But when I sit down and look at what they are doing, is they coming after. UNC in doing these people a thing.
They're coming on we space, they're coming on we page, they're coming on they're coming after we.
And the thing
we
is,
have to defend ourselves.
And the thing is, we don't go in their spaces.
No, of course
so, because everybody who knows me from since day one, I just always say Opinion Box is a one-man show.
Yeah.
I was never one to network. Because of the podcast that is coming now, I have 2 female co-hosts that will be joining me with that. But outside of that, I've never networked with anybody.
Let me tell you this, Obi. I don't go and make comment on people's page.
Yeah.
I see a page where it hurt me to see how they're posting up my Prime Minister, right?
Yeah.
Most time I do it, I might screenshot it and go on my page and make a comment on it. And when I make my capture on it, I get them same people coming on and comment on it, right? So I have a thing that because I believe that your Facebook account is your Facebook account. Your page is your page. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't go because again, I believe that everybody have an opinion. I might not agree with it. I might not support it. I might distance myself away from it. But everybody have an opinion to hear how they're thinking and to hear what in the mind. And I wouldn't go. I just see pages what attacking my government.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't go there.
And let me tell you something.
I wouldn't go there.
They just want to talk
I
about
wouldn't follow
UNC
that
people
page.
being distasteful in the comment section. But I am telling people this. You see, if you don't scroll social media a lot, because of certain things that I do, I have no choice but to be there. But a lot of times people just send me things, and I'm telling you, some of the most disgusting memes you see are memes that PNM people make.
Facts.
And this is not, and you see now, because of AI, they can make 10 times worse things in a matter of seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember, and this is, I won't call the minister's name, but the minister gave me a bit of wisdom, and I want to tell him thanks for that wisdom. Because I used to post my memes. Nobody can jam memes more than me. Mm-hmm. And the last meme I remember, somebody made a meme about Mega Bebe, right? Somebody made a meme about him. And my admin said something.
Who is that?
Kareem. And somebody made, they made, my admin ended up putting a caption under it. Mm. And the caption, she basically talked about the original outfit too, because he basically came to bring transparency to and show that this is the original outfit to what he had on. And I remember my admin, she made a comment about it, and she reshared the post from his platform. Mm-hmm. And I remember he reaching my comment section, disrespecting me. That is where I got the nickname Mega Freezer from. And he thought I don't know if he figured because I'm fat, low self-esteem, but he immediately got to notice that will work on me. So he came and he called me a pig first. And then he said oink oink. And I told him, I said, no, brother, you need to get it correct. I said, I am not no average pig. I said, I am a mixture of Porky the pig, right? Pumbaa from Timon and Pumbaa, right? And I said, Peppa Pig father. I said, so put some respect on my name when you're calling me a pig. You understand? And because he noticed, like, okay, his attacks, they built a whole page. Mm. And before I know it, I had hundreds of PNM people attacking me in the comment section who cost me churn. They say all kind of thing. But you know what is the thing I started laughing at? I did 2 videos to respond to it. And what they didn't understand is this. My Facebook page monetized. So every time they came and talk, that was more revenue for me. I made so much money off of that post that I was laughing my way to the bank off of he with that. And I was like, look how silly it is. And what I said in one of the videos was this. I said, you are in the Red House. You are in a place where I am aspiring to be someday, maybe. Right? I said, and you leave your Red House to come all the way into my comment section to attack me. Not for one day. They were there for a week course.
That's the MP?
Yes. The MP came into the comment section and started attacking me.
And that is the same man we will talk about Philip. Philip saying some Philip saying that.
Right.
That is the same man.
And listen, it didn't stop there. You know who then joined? The Mayor Diego Martin. Mm-hmm. She reached in the comment section too. And I'm saying in my head, you all are politicians. And you all are responding to me.
No, it is
nobody.
It is a battle. It is a battle, Obi. They unite as an opposition outside, but internally it's fight. It's bacchanal, it's gossip, it's all out. But to fight in the public, they unite because them, no matter what the fighting is to get back in power. Mm-hmm. That is them fight. Obi, that is what the opposition is doing right now. And I am saying to the UNC, we have to fight. We have to fight.
Yeah, we have to fight smart.
We must fight smart. And because I am hearing that this evening, I hear my co-host on them, David Welch and Heavy, is saying that the PRO is not reaching all day. I want to dismiss that. I want to dismiss that forthwith. And I want to tell that caller who going to ask about the KEEP program, them working 6 hours to 7 hours all day.
For more money.
For more money. And you cannot expect somebody who cutting grass, going in jail to stay 8 hours there. They meeting all kind of pee, aside from the word,
sun, yeah.
All kind of things there.
Plus rainy season.
Rainy season. They meeting all kind of pampers, all kind of tutu, all kind of things there. So you can't expect somebody to stay all this 8 hours all day cutting grass. Buckle, stack, buckle, spit it, all kind of things.
It's easy for them to talk like that, Kingsley, when they're not in the hot seat. They're talking because it's easy for me to say that when I'm not doing the work, you know.
Yeah.
If I put them in that work, them want to go in under 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, because it is a nasty work. And Obi, I'm getting to the point now where I'm saying that I want to mash up that because we have to understand this. The UNC people understand this. The people who in buying 91.1 information is PNM people. The people them who ain't catching the news, the facts, and then seeing food bearing right now is PNM people.
True.
And PNM people is trying to get to the independent thinkers, trying to move them away. And those who on the fence,
Yep.
who didn't vote for the last election, they're trying to bring them back to the PNM. The people them who ain't getting the message, this and Obi, they getting the message, you know.
Yeah.
They seeing the sunlight, you know.
Yeah.
But they on an agenda.
Yeah.
And don't care if they see gold, if they see platinum, they still will say silver.
But we will definitely deal with that in the second hour because of what you're saying there. But I am telling you, Kingsley, one thing the UNC has going for them that I thank God for every day is the talking heads for the UNC is 110 times. Yeah, that on me. The UNC talking heads are 110 times more intelligent.
Yeah.
Say what you want. The UNC talking heads are 110 times intelligent. And that also extends to the United National Congress voter base.
We take 2 calls before you go to the break.
You want to take 2 calls?
Because the father
We have a
promotion
call on the
and
line
the
here.
news and the play. So we take 2 calls before you go.
What's up, call? Good afternoon.
Hold up. It up. Watch me.
Yeah, just
It
now.
up.
Eh?
That's
Hold
up.
on, what's up,
What's
call?
call? Hold on, what's up, call?
Yeah,
Hello?
caller, good afternoon.
4 o'clock.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, we hearing you, but you're
sorry,
sounding
live.
very soft, though.
Yeah, live.
They're
Where caller?
going to the corn beer festival in the village.
Right.
They will serve goat meat, a
Hola.
feast that the girls get to be very proud of.
Listen to the
Listen,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
listen on your phone and not on the radio.
device here on.
Everybody.
No.
Hello? Yeah,
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, we hearing you now.
Oh no, my TV was on, but it was on something else. No, you were going in a way. Sorry to disturb you. I was listening to what you were saying there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Kingsley, sorry, yeah, but the story that he was talking about there, I just wanted to hear the finishing touches now, boy. That is
With what? With what? 'Cause we just,
when you started to talk about the memes and different things, your
yeah.
part of it now. I wanted to hear the finishing
Look at the
about
part of it.
Oh,
because you talk about somebody
oh.
give you an advice now, you know.
Oh, okay
And
then.
that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
was
yeah.
talking about, yeah.
Okay, sure, no problem. Yeah,
But
let me land that plane.
I listen to everything Kingsley say and everything, you know, because my mind is be on
Yeah.
these shows on
Okay.
Talk City, you know.
Still focus.
But I
still
just wanted
focus.
to hear the finishing.
No,
Right.
no
Okay,
problem.
no
Still
problem.
Okay,
Let
then.
me land that plane
Thank
then.
you.
Still focus.
Okay.
All right.
So, because we had to go to some ads. So, what would have happened is, what, yeah?
Yeah.
No, nobody in there. Right. So, what would have happened is that after the situation happened, they were really attacking me. They was cussing me, thing. Now, I don't mind you come at me. My back broad, literally. I a big fat guy. But you see, when you go down the roadway, you start to disrespect my children, especially when you don't know anything about my children. I just draw the line there because I don't go into that realm with nobody. So I fire back with a meme. And I literally put him in a pink fairy suit and I give him a wand and I call him Footy Fairy. And it went viral. Now, after it happened, about 2-3 days passed. Now the thing with me, I don't believe in struggling with undeveloped muscles. Which means I don't do battle with people who I don't think is in my level of, my CXC or my CXC threshold. If you're in past primary school, SEA and CXC, and you're not in my threshold, I don't battle with you. And I felt at the end of it like I was struggling with an undeveloped muscle. And I was like, you know what, boy, whatever. Just leave you and I go on my way. Because I just always tell people I just only respond to you once. Because I don't believe you're irrelevant enough for me to respond to you more than once. And I just went my way with it. And, I just happened to be speaking with a government minister. I had gotten an opportunity to talk to him. And I was telling him about the memes. And that same day, they had posted a very nasty meme about Saddam Hussein. It was very distasteful. And I was asking him what he thought about that. And he said something to me that I had never actually taken in. And just the other day before yesterday when we was on the show, a PNM caller came and talked, and he also gave me it from their perspective, which is when he told me, don't call them the Pipers National Movement because of the fact that there are a lot of critical thinking PNM voters that would just withhold their vote just based on the knowledge and the information that is coming out in the public space. And if they see UNC making the country go in a certain direction, they won't lend their voices, but how they would assist the UNC is not by voting. So I need to respect that. And I'm a person, once you break down something like that to me, I will respect that narrative. So what the minister basically told me was this, Kingsley. He said, I know you like your memes, but he said, you have been doing this for a very long time on the internet. And believe it or not, you are one of the best. He said, I've seen your growth from where you started with a phone to you having your own media production company to now being on radio. He said, and with every time that you evolve, something had to evolve with you. Now, remember, Kingsley, me and you had a talk personally, and I told you, Kingsley, you were known as the guy who calls in and cries and makes noise, and everybody had you down as Kingsley, the guy who does bark. I said, but Kingsley, you're on radio now, and it's time to show people there is a lot more to Kingsley that they don't know. Because with growth, change has to come.
I don't know. I don't know what we mean.
Right. No. I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you where I'm coming from. So what the minister did was he was telling me the same thing that I and you was discussing at a time when how I felt when it came to us doing the show. And he told me, he said, you are above memes.
Yeah, but
he said, win your arguments with facts.
Because Obi, I do like memes because they do not a page. I don't know what the page, but a nasty page. What called UNC something, and it for 10 years they do me what with the page.
Yeah,
they pay me in rainbow color clothes. They lie on me. They scandal on me. They drag my name. So they say the worst about me. They pay some girls to come in the savannah of Rama, make allegation against me. I mean, they went on video and they share it wide and thing to destroy my character. And here I am still standing.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm still standing. Obi, but Obi, I know that we
we had to go for ads.
This came out because I say that we know we have ad. Yeah, we have
we are ads first, so I will just run my ads. Yes. But in nutshell, what the minister told me was, he said, you're above memes now. And he said, you have always been one of the most critical thinkers in the space. Yeah. He said, don't lose sight of your ideology. Keep your platform about what you know and let it stay there. And trust me, I took it and I ran with it. And since then, you haven't seen a meme on my platform since that day.
Okay, stay tuned. We have the Father's Day giveaway.
I don't know if we have that.
Yes, we have it there.
You have it there too?
Yes, it's in the log.
So we could do that in second hour?
Yes, that wait for.
Right. And we're going to go for some ads now and we'll be back very shortly. And plus, I think by the time we come back, it will be top of the hour for your play with. So make sure you go and play all your mark today and make some money. And remember, if all you win, bring some for me and Kingsley. And we out.
This Father's Day. The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment.
If anybody want to call in within that 2 minutes time, or they could call in
Sneak in a call.
and sneak in a call.
Yes, sneak in a call.
You understand? I would like to say good afternoon to Maria, Natasha, Santana, always locked on.
Number one.
I would like to say good afternoon to everybody on the Facebook and everybody on the YouTube. I ain't do a Facebook shout out in a while, boy, and I ain't do a YouTube shout out in a while.
Sometimes.
And Facebook people probably feeling I turn my back on them.
Gosh, I hope them mothers and them buying Father's Day for the Father's Day, no.
Nah,
Father's
boy.
real bad, Mother's
There no,
Day.
it's nothing for we for Father's Day, boy. Salt.
Mothers, we do a program
Salt.
of well, we do a program for them women and them know.
Yeah. They go get it knocking because something went on in the event last night that I went and I wasn't pleased with what they did.
Cheating Father's bad boy on Father's Day, boy.
Yeah, they dealt with a situation last night and it came off to me like they basically they handle it like fathers do play a role in children life, and I felt like that was a real scummy thing that they did.
That's an understatement. I don't believe in that. Obi, I don't believe in that. Obi, I believe. Obi, I really love my father the way I love my mother. I can't say I love my mother more and I love my father. I love my father the same way how I love my mother. I do not know, but because Obi, a father is something. Because a father play a.
We're going to playway.
Okay, let's go to
Right,
playway.
people. We're going to the playway.
With any mega mix option for Monster
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation.
And we're back, the Big Bad Wrap It Up Show with Kingsley and OB. We are 5 minutes away from your Father's Day promotion. And, you know, we just talk any things. So that was the bit of wisdom that the minister gave me, and I was extremely thankful for that. But I want to play a little snippet because I want to go here in the second hour. So I want to play a little snippet of something I saw that took place in Parliament. That was very interesting. So hopefully it's not too long, and we could listen it out. Right. So this is Minister Pararat, the Public Utilities Minister, and he had this to say.
But that video what we play yesterday, no?
Huh?
What that video I play yesterday? What are we?
Is this?
Mr. Speaker, one of the areas that deals with the supplementation coming out of the Standing Finance Committee report had to do with the rebates under TNTEC. And it was almost like listening to similarities, that while we were working in the interest of helping the small man on this side of the house by bringing additional supplementation for this particular vote item in the Ministry of Public Utilities to be utilized for TNTEC under the vote for the rebates. In effect, what was happening is that we had colleagues who are giving rebates to themselves in TNTEC. Mr. Speaker, you would recall that last year, November, I stood in this very house, aided and abetted by the member for Siparia, who spoke about outstanding payments of COLA salary for 10 years. 10 years, Mr. Speaker. No new negotiations, no payment of COLA for employees at TNTEC. With the support of the Honourable Prime Minister and my cabinet colleagues, for the first time in 10 years, TNTEC workers got millions in payout.
Hear that?
Mr. Speaker, we worked with our friends in the trade union and the OWTU for active and inactive workers to be paid $143 million in 3 tranches. Starting in December of last year, then January of 26, and then February of 26. The Estate Police Association agreement, active and inactive estate police officers paid in the amount of $14 million, totaling $157 million, which meant that thousands of TNTEC workers walked away with more money in their pockets under Kamala Prasad-Bissessa administration. You see, Mr. Speaker, the vast difference in comparison, that while we sought to put money in the pockets of TNTEC workers, colleagues opposite sought to put money in their own pockets coming from TNTEC. That is the difference between them and us in government, Mr. Speaker. And you want to talk about small man? Small man? Thousands of men and women in tea and tech waited for 10 years. 10 years. Not one of them opposite has any moral authority to speak about workers in this country. I heard each and every one of them parrot the same thing, URP and CPEP. I want to ask the national community tonight, you take God out of your thoughts and you put them back into office. You take God out of your thoughts and put them back into office. What is the future for you and your children? Cutting grass?
And we coming back, people. We coming back.
This Father's Day, Talk City 91.1 FM celebrates the lessons, wisdom, and unforgettable moments dads leave with us forever. From Monday, June 15 to Friday, June 19. Listen out for the official sounder.
Dad taught me that.
The moment you hear it, call us immediately at 622-4911 or WhatsApp us at 394-4911 or leave us a voice note sharing one lesson your father taught you, whether it's a piece of advice, a favorite saying, or a memory that stayed with you for life. Every caller who gets through qualifies for our grand prize draw happening live on Friday, June 19. Because fathers don't just raise families, they leave lessons that last a lifetime. Dad taught me that. This Father's Day, only on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Dad taught me that.
And that's how Father's Day song does. So people call in and tell us fathers play a powerful role in shaping who we become through advice, discipline, humor, and sacrifice, and everyday moments that leave a lasting impact. So people call in and tell us, Dad taught me that. One lesson from Dad can last a lifetime is your caller line, your tag to call in.
Yep.
So callers, we taking calls, and your caller tag is one lesson from Dad can last a lifetime.
That is what he's saying when they get in.
Yes, that is the access freeze. So make sure and say that.
One story from Dad that you can last a lifetime.
That can last a lifetime.
A lifetime.
Kingsley, any stories while we waiting for callers to call in? You have any stories from your father that can last a lifetime?
Father's important, Father's important to be. You know what I mean? And I must say, it's a big trip to Tobago. Maybe that 2 days or whatever, but it's a nice trip to go and spend after Father's Day. Hey, look, we friend.
Good, Miss Hall. So I hope your phone working today,
The internet good. Miss Hall.
Hola, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Kingsley, that only.
Oh, yes. Good
One
afternoon.
lesson from.
Yeah. Right. Miss Hall, send our voice note now. We go play it.
Voice note. We go
Yeah.
play it. If you want to catch you, because we don't hear you at all,
do it,
boy. That connection.
Sorry about that, Miss Hall.
Right.
Right? And send out, Go ahead. We see No, we ain't.
Too much.
So, got you off. Miss Hall, send our voice note for us, please. And we're going to play it.
We go take
take your name.
We go take your name. Send our voice note, we go play it and take your name. So callers, Gary, the Father's Day promotion, remember, one lesson from Dad. Miss Hall, make sure and say one lesson from Dad and then say your voice note. Right? So one lesson from Dad can last a lifetime. One lesson from Dad can last a lifetime. You all make sure. And that is your access phrase for our Father's Day promotion.
So getting 2 calls, we just need 2 calls.
Just 2 calls. These people, it was some kind of Father's Day political bacchanal. They don't ring in already.
So nobody do have good remember. We listeners, let's have the rich. They don't need the gift.
Or either that or they ain't have no good memory of their father.
That's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad, man. Because no man is perfect. And I will say 80% of men around the world that try the best to see about the house. So yes, we know it has some delinquent fathers, but 80% to me with men that try because a man is the back. Because people say, I carried for 9 months. Hey, your father carry until he let you go, So if he let you go when he reach 15 years or 16 years.
Them woman and them don't want to hear that argument, no?
That argument, I carry my son and everything for all my years and I pay in here, so yeah.
Woman don't want to hear that argument.
Argument, yes. because the main thing fathers is something important. So call in.
Right.
Yes, yeah, call.
Caller, good afternoon, Access Phrase.
A memory from that could last a long time.
Okay, one lesson from Dad could last a last time. We taking that. Tell us your memorable story of your dad.
My father always used to tell me, whatever somebody has, do not jealous them because you don't know what, how they get it. And always be kind to people and don't study what they do here because the kindness will come back to you.
So your father never carry for ice cream, he never carry any theater.
Well, yes, all those things is a must.
But you think that the life lessons is the most important thing.
But he always tell me, do not jealous nobody with nothing they have.
Okay,
Hold on. How they get it.
Hold on, and we'll take your information. And so your name will go in the box. Right, so as Obi, we take our next course. You can call in. I think Miss Hall, I'll send a voice note. You can play Miss Hall voice note. Yeah. No, press, right. Take out your mic there, Obi. Your mic off? Yeah, all right, bye. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is the Father's Day promotion where you get a trip to go to Tobago, spend some time in Tobago in one of the best hotel in Tobago, one of the best hotel. So Friday, I think the draw is 2 o'clock. The draw will be live on YouTube and also on Facebook on 91.1 FM. 91.1 FM. It will be live, so you will be seeing the mixing up the box. I've joined, so nothing, nobody interfere. You have seen it live here. I think it's 2 o'clock Friday. No, pay the voice note. Sorry, back, Paul. You pay Miss Hall. Yeah, you pay Miss Hall. We had to give Miss Hall that thing. Sorry, ladies before John, Mr. Back.
One lesson from my father.
Brooklyn. Oh Lord, no, we pay. We give him all that. We give him all that. Just here first. So hold on. We can do that. Ladies before John.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh, Brooklyn.
We had to play Miss Hall voice note. She was here first, callers. Hold on, please. Hold on. Remember they seen it on a delay too, eh?
Yeah.
One lesson from my father that lasts a lifetime. He always used to say, people, he does understand what people are telling you, try and understand what they're not telling you with the mouth. In other words, action speaks louder than words. Okay, love in the house.
Okay, Miss Hall, send your name and we are your contacts. So send your name
on YouTube, on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp, yes. So we could put your name down in the box, please.
We taking no more calls again.
And we taking no more call. That comes to the end of our Father's Day promotion. Yes. Right, so again, look out for the Father's Day song there. And when you hear it, tell us some good memories you have about your father.
This Father's Day, Talk City 91.1 FM celebrates the lessons, wisdom, and unforgettable moments dads leave with us forever. From Monday, June 15 to Friday, June 19. Listen out for the official sounder.
Dad taught me that.
The moment you hear it, call us immediately at 622-4911 or WhatsApp us at 394-4911 or leave us a voice note sharing one lesson your father taught you, whether it's a piece of advice, a favorite saying, or a memory that stayed with you for life. Every caller who gets through qualifies for our grand prize draw happening live on Friday, June 19. Because fathers don't just raise families, they leave lessons that last a lifetime. Dad taught me that. This Father's Day, only on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Right. So, yes, Brooklyn, we are you first. Yes, so go ahead. We're talking about fathers, or you're talking about what father had see?
The Father's Day gone,
The Father's Day promotion gone.
Yes.
Yeah, Father's Day promotion gone.
I will still put my father's.
Okay, no problem.
Go ahead.
My father teach me that last a lifetime,
right?
Because I can remember when I was about 3 years old. I still remember it. My father bought me a chopper, gold seat chopper. Right, a chopper bike. A lot of people don't know what is a chopper.
Yeah, I know what is a chopper. A chopper is a BMX bicycle with a gear shifter on the frame.
And the back. No, it wasn't BMX. Chopper older than BMX.
Yeah, I know chopper older, but right. It used to have. Well, I know the BMX choppers came out later, but the chopper originally was a 3-speed gear shift with a lever as a shifter on the thing. Because I had one too.
So my father bought me that at 3 years old and teach me to ride that. And I now could ride bike for the rest of my life, right? My father also teach me to pray. And I could keep prayers for the rest of my lifetime.
Nice.
Right? And the last thing I want to end with, my father teach me that a father must take care of his children no matter what. And I have
Amen.
5 children. I take care of all. None of my father's children went to college, but 2 of my children right now is in college, and I'm going all the way with the other 2 that is here with me because of the lesson that I learned from my father. Always be there for your children no matter what, and you have to go all the way as a father. Father's Day is not just a day, but Father's Day is every day, every single day, and fathers must make it their duty to push all the way once they decide to get a woman pregnant. It's not about the woman no more after that. It's about you as a father. That is my message for all fathers. All fathers will have better children in society. That is my contribution to the fathers, man.
Thank
Bless
you,
up,
brother.
right?
Thank you. Back Paul, call back in if you're calling in with our Parrot Bacchanal. So here what going on? You hear what Parrot saying that, right? Parrot say that if PNM people vote them back into power, something wrong with them. Now my question is this. I wonder how people feeling seeing they getting paid, boy. After 10 years, Kingsley. PNM, these people raised the salary 2-3 times in 10 years. Right? The thief in current. They getting free current. And people getting paid. The minister paying people. And this is why I tell people, all you need to give this government a second term. Because look how funny life is, eh? It have a PNM sycophant in the chat right now. And here what he balling. He what he back pay. But here why I ask the PNM sycophant in the chat. Why PNM didn't get your back pay for 10 years? You want your back pay under this government? Why you didn't ask your former? Where my back pay? You couldn't ask that though. Because you know he that shut you down. He will not take you on. But you raise the pay. He was even lining up his partner and all to get Prime Minister pay. And after he lost his spot, he was still trying to hold on to the government pension. Imagine that. But you need to talk about your way back pay. Listen, what your government is such a funny thing. If the government was really a bad mind government, no PNM voter would have never get a back pay, you know. Yep. But you see, the government is different. And they ought to make a difference, you know, in the country. Yes, Mr. Barakpo. Good afternoon, brother.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
I want to shoot something about the old man and thing there, but I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. Let me jump out.
Okay, then.
Let me jump back in the real scene of the issue here.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. All of we are men. Growing up, right, as little boys, what was one of the most feared situations we used to face growing up when we was little boys? Wasn't telling a lie and being so fearful that we parents would find out that we told a lie.
Yeah.
Because you know a cocktail coming out of that. So you would do every single thing you could possibly think about so that nobody would know that lie, so that lie wouldn't be revealed.
Yeah.
And then now growing up as adults now, as we are here now, we would still have to twist the truth in certain ways and things in order to we are really lying, let me say to our children, we ain't really lying.
Yeah.
But we cannot say things for them because it could, ruin their lives. So we would say, tell them something
we put a little bend on the truth.
Yeah. And then that fear again would be there that I hope they don't find out that you lied to them.
Yeah.
Because that could break the trust.
Yeah.
It come like telling children, hear what? If you go by the doctor to get an injection, you tell them, don't worry, that ain't gonna hurt. It's just a little thing. And then now, when you go and they get a stick, they ball out, oh God. So and then now when you now telling them, hey, marijuana not good. You understand? And expecting them to believe you now. Because if you tell them that getting an injection wouldn't hurt, it ain't gonna be painful. And then it was painful. And then you come and you tell them, here what? I don't want to using marijuana or don't want to doing drugs and things, how they would believe you? The most feared thing PNM have right now in this country, they don't care about the economy, they don't care about the people, because that have proven for over since in existence that they don't care about people, they don't care about the country, nothing. That the most feared thing about PNM is that the people would find out that there was a lie.
Yeah.
From Eric Williams days, they have been they are a lie. So they would use the trump card, which is always the race card, to race bait the people who cannot think on their own and is like suffering from the woman syndrome. You know, you get so much licks, just always go back.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take a chance and say, hey, this licks is love, you know, this licks is really punishment.
Yeah, that's Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, so the most feared realization is if the population figure out and find out and come to the reality that the PNM has been a lie, especially to the community they say they represent.
Yeah.
So people like Carrie Marshall and this next, the one that, the Cole Potman and
Scotland,
they would go all out to try to conceal that lie and try to avoid the realization of the population, because they know once you see more and more people realize the lie, they have no way in Trinidad and Tobago for them to survive. Have a good afternoon, gentlemen.
Thank you.
And take care. Let that sink in for Eric. So, later.
I like how you squeeze in that. Caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kingsley, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Listen to this thing. You remember the PNM preaching and saying 100 and how much thousand people of their supporters who vote for them before this election did not vote. And they was giving them so much, and yet still they vote for them.
True.
Imagine that, how much more money in their hand, especially those MPs, sitting MP at that time, and yet still their supporters in the constituency did not come out and vote for them. Something definitely wrong with them now. God.
Thank you, caller. Caller, good afternoon.
Well, you're alive.
Caller, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Bobby and
Kingsley. Yeah, good afternoon.
Bobby, can you tell me what currency Trinidad uses?
What currency Trinidad using?
Yeah.
The Trinidad and Tobago dollar, I would like to believe the TT
Nobody
dollar.
outside world. Like if we're borrowing money.
US.
We trade in US. US is our biggest trading partner.
US currency.
I am asking this question because I just saw my chief Marlin app saying that borrowing in US currency will be a debt burden for Trinidad.
What?
It just come up on my TV. That's why I asked what currency we trade in.
Let me tell you something.
US currency we trading in.
I would advise you not to take anything that Malinat says serious right now. They're looking for anything to distract people.
It's US dollars to borrow. And crystal. I think you should go find a crystal ball and look into. You tell the government, find the money to pay them. Otherwise, they're going to take an industrial action. Okay.
All of a sudden, thank you, caller.
Let him go to court.
Well, let him go to court. Yeah. That is all he had to do. Go to court. It's so funny that, they always seem to want money from the government, but they can never, when everybody else wants their money, they can never find it. For some strange reason, they can never find it. I was trying to find the Toxicity disclaimer, but I ain't seen it. But anyway, I'll play it from here.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Nice. We lost that one. Yeah, because boy, it's like you're seeing this government, they're paying people. And you know what is the thing nobody not paying attention to? This government is paying people at a time. I see we have a voice note here. Let's see where this voice note is. Who this voice note is from? Playing this voice note quick.
Obi, good night. Kingsley, good night. You know, I'm glad about Kingsley and Obi. That TTT just cut out of the ministers them saying one by one and post it up now so people can hear. And I like how also just play it for people to hear now. As long as it have people like also on this station, the message will spread. It will spread. The truth will spread. You understand? So me and Obi, a long time back in the days, the PNM control the media. So
Yeah.
nothing that really spread much. But the truth out there. And
Yeah.
I like how they spread it every day.
And speaking about media, and sorry, caller on the phone line, we would have lost that call. I would have seen that Matt put out a disclaimer. The Media Association of Trinidad and Tobago. Would you like me to issue a read, Kingsley?
Yeah, we see.
Right, man. So Matt calls on Guardian Media Limited to address the serious allegations of ethical compromise following the registration of a senior investigative journalist. The Media Association of Trinidad and Tobago, Matt, notes with deep concern the recent resignation of a senior investigation journalist, Joshua Simongal, from Guardian Media Limited. Take your time. An alarming allegation of ethical failings and compromised editorial independence he has cited as his reasons for leaving. Matt urgently calls on the leadership of GML, which is Guardian Media Limited, to publicly clarify these issues and address the perceived conflicts and interests, and reassure the public that the newsroom remains free from political interference and dedicate the highest standards of journalism and ethics. At this time, when journalism is under unprecedented threat, with the closure of traditional media entities and unchecked proliferation and misinformation on social media, the fundamental pillars of our profession must be rigorously defended. Integrity, independence, and accuracy must be maintained at all possible times in newsroom. The public relies on Fourth Estate to hold powerful institutions and individuals accountable regardless of political affiliation or influence. Therefore, the product of journalism must always remain beyond suspicion. Mr. Simongal's public statement raised grave concerns about internal editorial standards at GML. He said he resigned to protest his ethical integrity, peace of mind, and moral compass after observing situations that severely compromise the investigative desk and ability to serve the public's interests. Right? Among the deeply troubling allegations is the claim that a senior editorial employee engaged in political work prior to 2025 election. This reportedly included a high-profile political event contributing to a campaign material for a major political party, attempting to recruit Mr. Simongal for political research and writing. Most alarmingly is despite these alleged political activists, this senior individual was reportedly permitted by the newsroom leadership to return to editorial duties following the election. Furthermore, Mr. Simongal highlighted the unexplained suppression of several investigated stories that he believed met an appropriate editorial legal standards and assessment he states was corroborated by experienced external editors. After utilizing the internal channels to express his concerns regarding these ethical breaches, he observed a sudden decline in his performance appraisal scores, leading to fears of professional retaliation. Investigative journalists require substantial professional effort, personal sacrifice, and risk. When a respected journalist feels that raising legitimate ethical concerns carries professional consequences, it creates a chilling effect that can ultimately deprive the public of vital information. Matt notes with concern the current silence from Guardian Media Limited management in the public domain regarding these reports, a lack of transparency, a farce, and such serious accusations is detrimental not only to the reputation of Guardian Media, but to the wider fraternity of Trinidad and Tobago, right? So, and since then, please note that MAT's Vice President, Kijan Haynes, has recused himself from the preparation of this release. So he recused himself, right? Now, here is my thing, right? So the Media Association, all you now know that Guardian Media Limited does push propaganda. All you now know that? All you now know that Guardian Media Limited, you always had to take almost everything you read from that papers with one over the cuckoo's nest. For the longest while, there's a reason why I refer to these people as journalists, you know. Listen, they want to talk about social media not having the facts. Let me let you know something. Almost every news agency in Trinidad and Tobago does be in all them social media, WhatsApp group chat to get the news. Because the man on the ground always know the real story.
I tell my co-host that I hear because so that when he was here and he didn't believe it. But I observed that more than 2 years now, the media, let me tell you something. I got the camera on there. The media in this country, Obi. The reporters in this country, Obi. They do not do proper investigation. There's not like the journalists and them in America. They will go and sleep by a car, under your bed, to get proper evidence. So when they lay a story, they stand by the story. Too much politicians today in the hands of Guardian. And Obi, the fact remain that this is not news to us in the UNC. For 10 years, we've been telling the public Guardian is boring, is friends working with the PNM to destroy the UNC and Kamala business. That's what Guardian is. Guardian is a PNM station. And I stand by my word. Guardian, because Guardian has pushed one agenda. One agenda. And it is evidence that these two goodly gentlemen who put country first before money. Who put country first before money is exposing what we've been saying for 10 years. Take the call, Obi.
UNC, I'm proud. Good afternoon, brother.
Good afternoon, brother Obi. Kingsley, Trinidad and Tobago. Let's bring back the old time days. Be our brother keepers, share the love, help one another. And with peace begin with me and you, brother, with the first step. We see part of Port of Spain, the stigma, they are coming together. The women are coming out and fighting tooth and nail. But social media and mainstream media, they highlighting it and pushing it. With the gentlemen and them asking for peace. Right? So just to say what they are calling out things. Then mainstream media, neither the others, right? They didn't say that Phoenix Gas get a labor contract in Guyana to operate their gas plant. You see, that is something they wouldn't want to put in the forefront. Because those are things to make the PNM look bad. And because I could tell you, when they had the last energy summit in Trinidad, Keith Rowley pushed aside His Excellency of Front Ali one side because of the dragon gas. And now government change. You see the trade between Guyana and Trinidad in the energy sector. But mainstream media just hide it. But the nice thing about it, you and I and everybody with program like this, you will let them know the truth and what they hide it and suppressing. Because tell Karim that the PNM, right, when he was there for 10 years under Rowley and get his CPEP contract, he didn't hire them young boys in any constituency where he got up to represent. I love that even, fellas. God bless each and everyone.
Thank you so much.
So we taking calls, yeah? Yes. So we taking calls and you see now.
Just now. I'm gonna play that.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management or affiliates.
Before we go into that, let me get this out of the way, and then we go take everybody calls going straight on. Let me get this out of the way first.
Minister in the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries and Member of Parliament for Point Fortin, the Honourable Ernesto Kiza, recently visited several incomplete development projects in the Southwest Peninsula to assess their status. The tour was led by Heritage Petroleum Company Limited Chairman Kurt Ramlal and Acting Chief Executive Officer Kerry Rampersad. Also present was the Minister in the Ministry of Public Utilities and Member of Parliament for Labre, the Honourable Clyde Elder. The officials were able to inspect and assess the following projects: the Point Fortin Administrative Complex, upgrades to the Point Fortin Marine Base, and the Palo Seco Velodrome Revitalization Project. Chairman Kurt Ramlal said the visit was important to ensuring that decisions are guided by facts, proper assessment, and the needs of surrounding communities. He reaffirmed the company's commitment to working with relevant ministries and stakeholders to support a practical and responsible way forward.
This was a production of the Information Division, Office of the Prime Minister.
The culture, the politics, the people, the talk.
The winning numbers in the National Lottery online draws for Wednesday, 17th June 2026. At 10:30 a.m., play away the number 7, Hog, Mega Ball called. Play away jackpot, the numbers 5, 20, 14, 34, and 22 in any order. Pick 2, the numbers 26 and 16 in that order. Pick 4, the numbers 3, 6, 5, and 5 in that order. At 1 p.m., play away the number 5, Parson Man. Play away jackpot, the numbers 12, 31...
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR. Victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, the experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Bramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices.
We are back, folks. And we're taking your call this afternoon on the topic. And in the final hour, we had the donkey of the day, the old mule segment for your last 5 minutes going into the top of the hour. Caller, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I got a here and my number, and I will talk to you.
Pardon?
Talk to both of you. Okay? I can't say my name, but I will originally come to me.
Okay. Caller, good afternoon. Caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And under the last administration, they killed sports.
Mm-hmm.
We have no Southern games again. We have no Hampton games. All these are things the youth used to take part in. But under this administration, they will revive everything, although they have their work cut out for them.
True.
They're strong and they're able.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
You have a voice note
The
here.
terminal in Tobago going to open. PNM take full props for that. Farley Chevrolet and taking props with UNC already taking props with. They started finishing that because I know they started and they didn't finish it, PNM. But let them also take props for the people, them, the resident on them, that they leave homeless now. The resident on them that will never ever get a bill back. Unless Farley get you a piece of money and you see what you could help them, fine. But let them take props for that. Although you might see the terminal looking well and nice, OB Kingsley, don't forget, it had people used to live there. And it had people who pay rent until they're dead. It has
We will not forget that, brother.
Before.
We promise you we will not forget that.
Inbound is the one boost, how they say 48 million on that project. Moving in the people and them. Remember that. Lockdown and listening.
And to all we Facebook and YouTube followers, we are there. Let me give all a quick shout out. Volsang, good afternoon. Brooklyn, good afternoon. Mickey 1896, good afternoon. Right? Nick, good afternoon. Anthony, good afternoon. And to all the PNM sycophants on the chat, throw your whole frame. Right. And and to the Facebook people, Daniel, right? Daniel, good afternoon. Chubb, good afternoon. Who else, boy? Who else we have here, boy? We have Movin Cornwall, good afternoon. We have Navin Mohammed. Good afternoon. Somebody, Navin Mohammed said, have you seen how many videos there on social media talking about deadbeat dads? They really treat fathers as if we are all deadbeats. The videos with ladies, and they know they can't make it to child support. Lord have mercy. We go deal with them on another day. But yeah, so callers, but you see, this is what I'm saying. Barry Padarat and the UNC government, they're paying the bills. They're paying things that have been owed. And let me tell you something. You know what has amazed me with the voter base in this country? They are not even curious of what if. Under the PNM does stifle you. Let me tell you something, and I will say it again. PNM punishes you when you go against them. They did that to you all after the 2015 election. They punished you all, the general public, the voter bases, even the influencers. If we had to use the word, people like Twiggy and all of them, they punished them, Aisha Wells, all of them, they were punished, They were punished. PNM does punish the voter base, That man came in election and tell all you, we had to tighten we belt, hard times ahead, but better day the ship go get smooth, the sailing go be. That sailing never come. That sailing come for all of them. All of their pockets was fixed. Now you have this government coming in, and the number one line that coming from Money Leprechaun mouth, where they get any money from? But look, Tiantech get a pay. And I'm pretty sure she going to sort out teachers next. Nurses go get a thing. Everybody will get their money under this government. But you know what has amazed me, boy? These people not even curious to say, boy, if they're treating we this good, when they tell her no money, Kingsley, if we lead them, and because for the people who not paying attention to the IMF and to the numbers that has to do with the economy is on the rise, You see, you all just want to study the CPAP and the URP and the noise. Forget the noise. tap all your brain into what's going on in the economical sector of the country, you would notice that the country is on a rise. So all you're not curious that if all you give this government a next term, if they're giving all you in a time where prosperity thin.
And Obi, if I may come in here.
Go ahead.
Again, right? If I may come in here. What you now said that the country is on a rise, the economy is booming. It's booming. It's getting there. Right? They ain't seen it. And the reason why they ain't seen it, they're on their agenda, like what I said earlier on. Because the message out there is getting out there to the people.
Them need to come off the PNM platforms that only talking rara and go away again the information, and you'll see that the country on a up.
They still wouldn't go with it, obey.
But listen, I believe you with that too,
Because they're on an agenda.
I seen people in the comment section saying, so what is the big deal that Keith and them wasn't paying current?
Yeah, this. I see Eric just calling you and heavy and excellent try to debate Eric. You cannot debate Eric.
You want me to take it? Caller, good afternoon.
Yes, hi, good afternoon. Obi and Kingsley. You see, Commonwealth had a meeting in Diego Martin. He tell the crowd, the people, he say why they lose the election. He say we didn't listen to the people. We didn't take on the people on the ground.
Yes.
And I think that is all the people are going on greedy and want everything. I think they need it from Embut up to now. That is the person they need.
Apparently when Embut said that, they didn't hear it.
Yeah, hello?
Apparently when Embut said it, they didn't hear it.
Well, this is it. He made them know that they didn't listen to them. They didn't listen to the people on the ground. And they're still running behind them. So that's what they like him just to go and kick them and put them in the background, and then go eat the best, bring the best on cloud nine and leave them on the ground.
Okay, Thank you, caller. My co-host on WhatsApp, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Obi. Good afternoon, Mr. Kingsley.
Good afternoon.
I actually listening to you guys and I hearing that you saying that Mr. Ash, Mr. Crystal Ash, basically saying what? That that's not good enough for the government to find the money. Like, really? He had to be the donkey of the day. Because you telling me the government at least started the process. You all get the raise, right? You all get the adjusted salary. Now, you're basically saying here, because all the time they're saying that they want the government to give them a definitive date. Now the government set the date and say, here what? For the 2026-27 budget, all these things will be settled, your back pay and thing. Now, all of a sudden, that's not good enough. You know what that is equivalent to? A man picking up and abuse the battered woman in a home and trying to put she in a nice house and doing the best. He working hard, he doing a little construction. And every single day as God spare life, she keep telling him, my ex used to do this. My ex used to do that. And my ex, you understand? Because you see, they like like how the PNM government, you used to say, here what? Or you're going to get all your back pay, or you're going to lose all your work. That is the kind of abuse they like. You understand? They don't like a government that actually put in something and trying to help the citizens.
Okay,
watch now, I just get so vexed.
Oh, Lord.
I'll go on.
Well, right. So he go get the old mule. We go into the old mule segment with he, and he go get it one time. Yes, last 5 minutes all you're getting all your old mule call. Now, hear what? The only time this PNM sycophant will get any kind of recognition, this old dingy mule in the WhatsApp chat day, right? I ain't even calling his name. I ain't getting him no relevancy. Hold a mule, in the YouTube. That old dirty mule in the YouTube chat that love the program. Here every day in the program.
So, and as I tell you, type of mule out there, right? Obi, right, we wait for the calls to come in. Obi, you cannot convince somebody who believe what they believe.
So in other words, you can't convince them hard-head mule.
You can't convince them.
Who is the old hard-headed mule this afternoon?
Obi, Kingsley.
Yes.
I'm still muting right now, but remember they said all the TNT versus the rest of the media house. Thought and listening.
Okay then.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. And it is in number one, 91.1. It is in number one.
Yeah.
When you come and get the real facts uncut, on raw,
Mhm.
you get the grassroots, you get
Yeah.
the intelligent, you get everything here. You
Somebody
get the research
say,
here.
somebody say, give Alissa Philip a whole mule. Take that. Yeah, you're seeing where they could come and get the facts.
Yeah, everything here you can come and get
Mhm.
right here.
All day long.
All day long. From 6 to 8.
Caller, good afternoon. Caller, good afternoon. Okay. You was wasting time. Call back if you think. Don't stop listening. Stop listening on the show. Yeah, stop. We're going over about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. So.
Right? We taking all your calls. Who is the old mule of the day? Somebody, I now see somebody send a voice note here. Man, what is it?
Good night, Mr. Obi and Mr. Kingsley. Don't care the mule is what's the name of
You can't remember, but we go still give away fighters. We go give away fighters. Oh God, oi. Oh God, oi. They say Kingsley volume low now. Kingsley just sitting at an angle from the mic. You understand? Somebody say, congrats to you on your channel, Obi. Okay, thank you. But people, yeah, we had some old mules the other day. But Kingsley, final thoughts, boy, as we looking to wrap up, we big bad wrap up program, boy.
It's about saving this country, Obi. It's about uniting the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Mm-hmm.
And you see now, it have many news outlets out there.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be careful about. And we, as supporters of a party, we have to try to deal with the independent thinkers, the ones who are on the fence. We cannot try to convince a PNM to understand that the country is growing. It makes no sense trying to convince a PNM. It makes no sense debating a PNM. It makes no sense arguing with a PNM because they are one agenda. PNM. So I will be back here tomorrow if God's spare my life. From 6 to 8 on the Big Bad Wrap-Up Show. It was a pleasure once again, Obi.
Well, I think I will be there I will be here in the morning if I'm not. I will be here in the morning and in the afternoon. Right? So I will have no choice but to listen to Eric talk nonsense. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Eric had one of the cigarettes from your yesterday. So Eric, you go take that now in your tail. Right, so people, let me give you a bit of wisdom before we wrap up. Knowledge decides what to say. Skill decides how to say it. Attitude decides how much to say. And wisdom decides whether to say it or not. Remember, you cannot become a first world nation with a third world mentality. Make a better version of yourself, Trinidad and Tobago. We was here.
When the headlines